Hello, beauties. This is the lady, and I wanted to come in and ask the question for Hot Topic Thursday. I wanted to come in and do a Hot Topic Thursday for you guys. I haven't done one in a while, and the question is about your ex. Do you ex out the in-laws, or do you keep them in-laws? So, if you guys are interested in this topic, then of course, continue to watch. Alright guys, so yeah, it has been a minute since I talked to you guys about Hot Topic Thursday, and I came across this subject several times, and it was like, okay, I just need to talk about this. And having an ex myself, I've been in this situation, and I've had friends and family who also went through something similar. Okay, so I wanted to come in and just open up this dialogue with you guys and see how you feel about it, and of course share my experiences and things like that with you guys. So for me, it was easy to back away a little bit from the in-laws because they didn't live in the same city as I lived in. However, because I do have a child with my ex, I still have to have contact with him as well as with them. And we are very cordial, very loving towards each other, even the ex. Okay, we're not. I think we are better friends now than we were when we were together. I didn't feel that I should punish them simply because me and their son didn't get along or couldn't stay together. And I certainly didn't feel like I should punish my child, okay, from not knowing them or being around them or being around his father. So I still have contact with them. I still get Christmas cards. I still send Christmas cards. I still send my son. I still send my child to, visit with them. And for me, the exes are still in. I did not X them out when I divorced their son. Now, I have friends and family who are living in the same city as their ex and their in-laws. And some of them still maintain very close relationships. They still go on vacations together. They still go to their parties at their homes and they visit. They're still very much involved in their in-laws' lives, even though their exes are estranged. Okay. Some of their exes, they hate each other. Okay, some of them go along to get along, and some of them just can't stand each other. And for me, if it was to that extent that we hate being around each other, the divorce was very bitter and painful. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if I could be around their family, or some it could be a very painful, hurtful, bitter divorce. And if it's that kind of divorce, if it's that kind of separation, I would say a clean break is probably the best thing to do, even though you probably don't want to, you probably still want to have interactions with their family. I would feel some kind of way about being around their family where there are divorces where people are mean and hateful and vindictive, and they do crazy things to upset you, to prolong the agony of the divorce and all of that. And yet you are sitting in the house with his mother and sisters or friends and family, and I don't understand that. But some people can separate the fact that, okay, yes, your son did me this kind of way, and we went at each other this kind of way, but I'm still your daughter-in-law. I'm still part of your family. And it's weird because some of the family still accept the daughter-in-law probably better than they accept the son, because they know the son was wrong, and that's a very strong family. But for me, I think when it was that bitter blood, I always think blood is thicker than water, right? And I would be skeptical. I'll be kind of hesitant to be around his family, knowing the things we did to each other. How do you handle dealing with this individual that hurt you, maybe physically, mentally, and spiritually, and allowing them to have access to that child? Those were some of the struggles that I was going through in my first marriage. And then you have the in-laws to think about, okay? You don't want to punish them because their son was a dirtbag or was not good to you, okay? But at the same time, you want to protect your child. You want to protect yourself, especially in an abusive situation. You want to just cut everybody off from that side and not have anything to do with them. But at the same time, you don't want to hurt your child. What do? It can be very confusing. It can be very conflicting, and especially when you're young, you're trying to do right by yourself. You're trying to do right by your child, and sometimes other people get hurt because you're trying to protect. You're trying to protect yourself. And so for some people, it can be a quick, cut. It's over. I'm done with you and your whole family. It could be that, especially if you didn't get along with the in-laws in the beginning, even when you were with the husband. That's a quickie, okay? Boom. You're gone and the in-laws are gone as well, okay? Everybody handles it differently because everybody's situation is different. It was all about what's best for my child, what's best for me. And those were my priorities. Okay, I have to make sure I was safe, and I had to make sure that the knucklehead wasn't going to use my child, take my child when he came to visit the in-laws, and use my child against me. There are men, okay, and women, all right, guys, that will hurt the children to get to the ex. A father shoots and kills his own son because he was mad at the mother. And so you have to be careful. You have to be careful when children are involved and you and the ex are at odds or have that bitterness between you. You have to protect that child. And if it means cutting loose the in-laws to do it, that's what you have to do. Now, if there are no children involved, then easy breezy. If you want to go and hang out with the in-laws and take that chance that he, that significant other won't try to hurt you while you're over at the in-laws' house, that's on you. This topic came up for me several times, and I thought, okay, well, maybe that's a sign I just need to talk about it and share it with my girls and my ABs on YouTube, and here I am. All right, so let me know what you guys think about this topic after the divorce. How do you handle your in-laws? Thanks for listening. Be blessed and a blessing. I'll see you on my next video real soon. This is the lady signing off for now. Bye-bye.